In the process of packing up and unpacking our library, I found journals containing the library board minutes dating all the way back to the founding of our library in 1921. In reading them, I discovered a number of things. One was a deep appreciation for a woman named Portia Huber Gunn. She recorded the first minutes in 1921 and continued to record them until her death in 1968. 47 years. That's dedication. Another important thing I learned is how deeply rooted service to the library is in Pine City. Many of the people who have contributed to this new edition of our library are descendants of people who worked to make this library a success in the past. Andy Hedin, who so graciously donated the stained glass window from the courthouse, is the son of Ethel Hedin, who first appears in the library board minutes in 1938 and was active in library affairs into the 50s. The copper over the fireplace is here through the generosity of Fred Hodge, who's the son of Mrs. Quinn Hodge, who not only devoted years to the library, but upon her retirement in 1947 from the library board, she promised to donate a sturdy children's table. That table's proved to be so sturdy that we're still using it today. Marjorie Swanson, who's been relentless in making sure that this building project, somebody knows Marjorie there, who's making sure that this building project not only happened, but in her words, before I die, please. It's the daughter of Margaret Strati, who started on the library board in the 1920s and served on the library board well into the 70s. I can see that the 20 years I've been on the library board are nothing compared to the people who came before me. The Boo family has been instrumental to the well-being of our library since its beginning. The Parish Boo Lumber Yard donated lumber for shelving for the first library in 1921. In 1933, when the banks closed suddenly and left the library without any funds, Mrs. Hodge and Mrs. Ben Boo had a series of bridge parties and a silver tea to raise some emergency funds for the library to tide it over. It's therefore my pleasure to welcome so many of the Boo's descendants here today and to introduce one of them to you. Please welcome Mr. Peter Boo.
Thank you, Judy. Wow, what a turnout. This is really Middle America at its best. A sunny day and just fantastic. And I want to thank Judy. I've just gotten to know Judy. She is a volunteer's volunteer. If Judy had $1 for every hour, she would probably be speaking to us from a big screen up here from her beach home in Malibu Beach. But she's not. She's here with her sleeves rolled up, ready to work some more. So thank you, Judy. I am kind of the self-appointed master of ceremonies here, but I do have some qualifications. I've met a lot of people that I knew in the past, but for those that don't, I was born and raised in Pine City. I shared meals with our honoree today, Henny Boo, my sister, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 16 years, and till I left for school. And my brother-in-law, Pete Hudson, who was so generous, has been my brother-in-law for over a half a century. So I belong here. There was a phone call, and I wonder if the first phone call went like this. Here, I got a call here now. Yes. This is Mayor Robbins. Who am I speaking to? Pete Hudson from Indiana? Oh, yes, Pete. What would you like to do? Well, my wife went to school and was born and raised in Pine City, and she always loved libraries. And I would like to make a donation on her behalf. Oh, Pete, that's just wonderful. Pete, there's one condition. There must be matching funds, and it got 1 year to do it in. That shouldn't be any problem. Pete, how much would you like to donate? You want to repeat that? 200,000. Well, thank Thank you, Pete, that's about all I can say right now. But Jane took it on, and she said, it will be done. And Judy mentioned earlier, relentlessly. From $5 contributions to $5,000 contributions, she went after it. And she did left no stone unturned. And there were a lot of doubting Thomases, including myself. It was $200,000 from a small community in the middle of a recession. How in the world is that going to be done? Well, a year later, she picked up the phone, she called Peter, she said, Peter, we're $1,400 short, but I will put that in, and we will make our $200,000. And Peter said, no you won't, Jane, a cashier's check will be in the mail in the morning. And it was.